Hi everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are here for our first ever live shopping event with Dermalogica here on Facebook. I'm Daniela. I am one of the senior educators here at the brand, and I have my lovely model, Addie, joining me today. Hi, Barbara. Hi, everybody. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We're super excited to be hosting this for you all today. Hi, Zach. Thank you for the hearts. If you kind of saw our post previously, we are going to be talking through some summer skincare essentials. I've actually pre-consulted with Addie beforehand, and I chose the products today according to her skincare needs. So I'm going to be taking you through a full routine from start to finish. We're going to talk about the order of applications, and you guys are going to be able to see how to properly double cleanse the skin. We're going to have exfoliation, some masking, some brand new serums that actually just launched for you guys to be able to take a look at. So we encourage you to either follow along, take your notes, just sit back and enjoy. And please ask us your questions. Now is the time. It could be anything from ingredients, the order of application, what I'm doing, anything like that. We want to hear back from you guys. Another really fun feature about today's live is that you can actually shop everything directly here while we're on, and you can add it straight to your cart and check out on Facebook. So I'm going to just go ahead and pop up the first product, and we should be able to see that right below. Let's see if I can. Yep. Okay, perfect. So you guys can see we are going to start off with the pre-cleanse. So are you ready, Addie?
Yes.
Okay, so she's already pre-prepped, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by cleansing her skin. So a little bit of hand sanitizer. Zach's here from Mexico, Alabama. So many of you tuning in, so fun. Okay, so first thing is first, you cannot treat your skin if your skin is dirty. So you guys may have heard of something really popular within our brand. It's called the double cleanse. And what this does is we start off with that oil-based makeup remover. So I, again, linked pre-cleanse at the bottom. We have this in different sizes, but this is our oil-based cleanser. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a couple of wipes. If you're at home and you're at your sink, of course you can do this there, but I am not directly at the sink, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just apply it on these pre-dampened little aesthetic wipes. So I'm going to take a couple pumps of our pre-cleanse oil. Let's get this open. Here we go. Right into the center of these damp wipes, and I'm going to start to clean Addie's face, okay? Now, pre-cleanse is amazing. This is one of our award-winning oils. This removes everything from your makeup. It can even be waterproof makeup. It's going to break down any oils that are on the skin. And even if you don't wear makeup, remember, your skin produces oil naturally. There's pollution, there's dirt, bacteria lingering around, and that sticks to your pores. So you want to make sure that you're removing that. And look already, Addie has a little bit of makeup. You guys can kind of see. So this is really amazing to just start cleaning the face and making sure that I have a nice and clean canvas to start into the treatment products. And Kate, I see your question. You're saying, is it okay to use oil on oily skin? Yes, it is. Oil attracts oil. So it's actually phenomenal for oily skin. This is for all skin types and all skin conditions. And it breaks down even sunscreen, foundations, things that are really designed to adhere to your skin. So you can absolutely use this. Eyeliner too, Shaw, yep. Yes, so you can use this for to remove makeup, I see. Yes, all of that. I'm not going to touch Addie's eyes today just for time purposes, but we have nicely cleaned her skin, and you guys can see that now there's no more makeup there. So it was super, super easy, and if she wanted to, she could do this at home. She can remove her mascara, lip stains, anything like that as well. So moving into the second step, usually what you would do is you would go into that second cleanse, and you'll use a cleanser that's appropriate for your skin type and your skin needs. I'm gonna go ahead and feature the product that I'm going to show. This is a special cleansing gel, so you should see it change right at the bottom of your screen. And I love special cleansing gel because it's great for all skin types and all skin conditions. However, if Addie had breakouts today, or if go into using something like our skin resurfacing cleanser or a clearing skin wash. So make sure you use that second cleanser based on your skin type and needs. And if you're ever in doubt, you cannot go wrong with special cleansing gel. But before I get started, because I'm a professional skin therapist and I have her today, I want to do something called face mapping. And this is wonderful. You might have heard this technique with the brand too. This is how we analyze your skin, and you can do this at home in the mirror for yourself as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of starting at the forehead area. I'm touching and feeling the skin. I'm wondering if I feel any congestion. I want to take a look at any areas of dehydration. That kind of looks a little bit shiny sometimes on the skin. And Addie and I talked previously. I know she has a little bit of sensitivity in her cheeks. She has a little bit of pigmentation, so she surfs a lot. She spends a lot of time in the sun, right?
Yes.
So a couple of dark spots. But other than that, her skin is beautiful. She has great tone, great elasticity, no fine lines, no deep wrinkles or anything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and use the products that are based on those concerns. So that dehydration, a little bit of that hyperpigmentation that we're seeing, and I'm gonna show you the products that I'm gonna use. So we are going to do something fun. I'm gonna take Special Cleansing Gel in a little jelly cup today. And again, if you're at your sink, you don't have to do this. You could just do this in your hands. I'm gonna get my little hook neck bottle here, just add a little bit of water. And our cleansers love water, so make sure you foam them up really nicely into your hands. But I'm just gonna kind of foam this up with our little jelly cup. Let me know if you guys have questions. Who's already using Special Cleansing Gel? This is our favorite. This is her cleanser anyway. So nice and frothy, do you guys see that? But we're gonna take this a step further, and I'm gonna add the Daily Microfoliant. And the reason that I wanna do that is what is called a power cleanse. So you can actually add Daily Microfoliant. This is another award-winning product for us. It is our powder-based enzyme exfoliant. I'm gonna just add that straight into the jelly cup. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna exfoliate and cleanse her skin in one simple step. This has your papaya enzymes and your pineapple enzymes. So it's going to be, removing any dead skin that Addie might have, but it also has rice bran, which is something that's gonna brighten her skin. And we saw a little bit of that hyperpigmentation that she has. Everybody says, I love the Special Cleansing Gel. Daily Mic is my favorite. Yes, it's one of my favorite products too. And Daily Microfoliant's wonderful too, you guys, because you can use this every single day. It's our most gentle exfoliant that we carry. And again, you can mix this. And you can mix this with UltraCalming cleanser. You can mix it with, your clearing skin wash or skin resurfacing cleanser. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that on. And we're gonna work this onto her skin. When you are cleansing, make sure that you spend at least 30 seconds working this in. Zach, this hack, I'm shook. Yes, make sure you buff it into the skin. If you're just kind of splashing water on your face and 5 seconds you're just trying to wash, you're really maybe not getting off some of that dirt and debris that clings to the skin. So we really, really want to make sure we're buffing in the cleanser and that we're buffing in the Daily Microfoliant as well, giving it an opportunity to really kind of focus in on those areas of hyperpigmentation and get those dead skin cells off of her face. Kenna, hi, you're saying, should I be mixing these every day? That's a great question. If your skin is not super sensitive, you can absolutely do this every single day. If not, you can just go ahead and maybe do it 2 to 3 times a week, but just make sure you pay attention to your skin and how it's feeling. If you're pretty sensitive, Catherine, I see your question popping through. Same thing, you can just use it 1 to 2 a week. So we're gonna go ahead and remove. Already her skin looks so bright. And it's one of my favorite things to do, the power cleanse, and it just saves you time. If you do it, just do it once a day. You don't need to exfoliate, 2 times a day. So just pick, whenever you have time, day or night. Perfect, okay. And I'll pop on the Daily Microfoliant on the screen in just a second. I wanna make sure I get all of the Daily Microfoliant and the cleanser off of her skin. Looking good. How's your skin feeling?
Feels great.
Yeah, nice and smooth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, Special Cleansing Gel, if you're just joining us, we're just doing, we're on that second cleanse step. And you don't have to do the power cleanse. You can absolutely use your cleanser just by itself. Remember that you do need to cleanse the skin both day and night though, because you have to kind of get the day off of your skin. You're outside, there's pollution coming in from the AC, all kinds of things happening on the skin. Okay, I'm pretty happy everything's like off the skin. Very good. All right, guys, I'm gonna move into the next step. Can anybody guess what the next step of your skincare routine should be? Let me know. Let's pop in our next product, and we're gonna feature right now, this is the Antioxidant Hydra Mist. This is one of the best toners, and the reason is because it has a flash firming effect on her skin. And antioxidants are so important. Addie spends a lot of time outdoors, she's in the sun, and the sun can have a lot of effects on the skin. So that UV exposure can cause some of that pigmentation that she's dealing with, but it can also cause, things like fine lines, dehydration, and so forth. So all of you are saying toning, yes, or in essence, Sylvia, yes, you're right too. And what this toner is going to do is it's going to rehydrate her. And we saw some of that dehydration, so that makes sense. But it's also going to provide that crucial antioxidant protection to help kind of save her skin or protect her skin while she's outdoors. So our toners are a little different if you've never used them. This is Antioxidant Hydra Mist from Age Smart. You don't need to use a cotton round. You're just actually going to spritz this over the face. So Addie, I'm going to have you close your eyes. And I like to do a rainbow spritz and really go to town with your toner. Don't be afraid. This is so great. It has clove, it has bamboo, it has firming properties, and it smells really good, right? This is one of my favorites.
I'm like, can they see?
Look how
The
hydrated. She looks super, super hydrated. I'm super happy with how her skin is looking. I'm gonna kind of let that settle for just a second. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but this is, I wish you guys could smell it if you haven't smelled it. It smells so good in here already. And meanwhile, her toner is settling. We're gonna take a next step, and we're gonna do a little bit of a treatment on her so you guys can actually mask. How many of you mask at least once or twice a week? Let me know. If you're not, you should definitely be including this step. It's such a good thing to do. It's nourishing. It's an extra treat for the skin. And I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna pop it on the screen. This is the skin hydrating mask. So let me go ahead and pop that up. And remember, you guys can buy all the products today or whatever you need directly here on Facebook. We do have them on here for you. Michelle, you're saying you mask 2 times or more. Ooh, I love that. You gotta take time for your skin. It'll thank you. So this is skin hydrating mask. You have cucumber, you have ivy, you have arnica, hyaluronic acid. This is the perfect mask for Addie today because she's dehydrated. And so this is gonna be like a drink of water to her skin. It's wonderful for her too. So Addie, if you ever get sunburned, I hope you don't, but if you do, and you just kind of, your skin's feeling kind of irritated, or it's feeling like it just needs a little bit of hydration, or it's feeling sensitive, this is a wonderful mask that you can actually use at home. It's gonna soothe your skin, cool it down, and help it heal faster from any of that irritation that might be coming in from the sun. So this is something I'm gonna have you go home with today. So you can use it. Look how hydrated her skin is. And you guys, this is one of the only masks that we have that you can go over the eye area and the lip. So how many of you sometimes have chapped lips, or you have, sometimes the eyelids can get a little irritated or flaky. This can actually go over. I don't want you to go over your eyeball, but I'm gonna kind of show you on Addie. I'm just gonna go over her brow bone. Do you guys see how I'm just kind of like putting that over? And you can do this with your fingers. There's no need to use a brush. Is it okay if I go over your lips? Mm-hmm. Cool. Perfect summer solution. We're heading into those hotter months, so these are perfect products for you to use as well if you're getting really dehydrated and dry during the summer. Ooh, Rachel, you have a good question. So toner before the mask, not after. Yes, you can use your toner. You can use it before or after. It actually doesn't matter what step it goes to. And the reason I did toner first is because typically after your toner, you put on your serum. So the toner, what it's going to do is create product absorption. It's going to actually help that serum, penetrate deeper into the skin. But I toned the skin, I hydrated it, and now this mask is actually pushing in that toner as well, because this is a heavier consistency. So you can do that. Kate, you're saying, is it better to apply a mask with a brush or can I just use my fingers? You can absolutely do both. Although I will say, if you want to treat yourself and get a little fan brush, it just feels really nice on the skin. But you can use your fingers too. Let's see. I'm gonna let Addie sit with the mask for a couple minutes. Don't forget the neck area. Hi, Michelle. Yes, you can. Thank you for saying that. With your skincare, you can bring everything from the face that you're doing down onto the neck and the chest area. I didn't do that with her today. She has her shirt on, but if you're at home, absolutely bring everything down. We get a lot of damage on our chest as well, for sure. Let's see if we have any other questions. Okay, looks like we're good. Yay! I'm going to show you guys something fun too. Skin hydrating mask is a water-based mask. I know a lot of you guys love your tools at home, so a lot of you have microcurrent machines or toning devices. And just so you know, everything is water-based that we've used on her right now. So if you have one of those tools at home, you can actually penetrate your mask further. And Carrie's saying, your skin is glowing, Addie.
Thank you.
So I'm going to show you some fun with microcurrent today. So again, if you have a device at home, you can do this. If not, don't worry about it. You don't have to. But I want this mask to go deeper into Addie's skin today. So I am just going to use my little microcurrent device here, and I'm going to penetrate this into her skin. So you might just feel a little sensation. And what this is doing is it's using that electricity to penetrate the mask a little further. This is just an extra boost. It's a little bit of a treat. If Addie has, a device at home, she can do this for herself. Does it feel relaxing? You look so relaxed. She's super relaxed. And of course, for time purposes today, I'm not going to leave on the mask the full time, but I would recommend if you're doing your masking step, leave your mask on for about 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes is great. You can go wash dishes or hang out, walk the dog, or just relax in a bubble bath, anything like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, your skin looks so good. It's so soft already. Just pushing this mask deeper into the skin. Perfect. We'll just let that sit for a couple more minutes and then we'll go ahead and begin to remove and go into our finishing steps. Evelyn's saying, oh, I need to do this. Yes. All the fun tips from the pros today. I'm giving you guys all my secrets. Something else that you can do if you want to take it even another step further, you can actually put on your serum underneath this mask. So we call that deep treatment in a professional service. So if this was, if Addie was at my, spa and I was giving her a pro treatment, I would do that in that service. But you can do that at home. It's another fun pro tip. Don't feel like you're wasting your product, because what's actually going to happen is the same thing. You tone that skin to hydrate it first. It's going to allow that serum that you apply next to absorb deeper into the skin. Then you apply your mask, and that mask is going to push all of that into the dermis, deep, deep, deep down. And remember, that's often sometimes where we have those problem areas. So you could use a serum, for example, today on Addie, we could do something focused on dehydration or hyperpigmentation. You can also zone treat. So we can put that serum, based on the different areas where she has those concerns. And then I can go ahead, leave it on for the 10-15 minutes for her, and then take it off. And we can actually reapply it afterwards. So just some fun pro tips from me to you if you really are looking to elevate your skincare routine. So we'll go ahead and start to remove. Her skin is looking so good. Nice and fresh and hydrated. And again, you use your products based on your skincare concerns. So If you were using, if you were concerned with more fine lines and wrinkles, you could use like our multivitamin power recovery mask. If you had concerns with oily skin, breakouts, congestion, you can use our sebum clearing mask from the active clearing line. So it just depends what your skincare needs are. Rahat, you're saying, can we use multivitamin power recovery mask? Absolutely. And here's another fun tip. You can actually mix skin hydrating mask with the multivitamin power recovery mask. That's going to give you antioxidants, vitamins, and a boost of hydration from the skin hydrating mask. Okay. Does it feel like I've gotten everything off? Maybe we'll do one more little pass. She's gotten microcurrent today, pre-cleanse, a double cleanse. You're getting all the goodies today. Okay. Her skin's looking really great. I'm happy. I think you're going to love when you look in the mirror. Okay, guys. So next up, I'm actually going to go back to toning her skin because we did that little bit of a deep treatment. And for this step, you guys saw the antioxidant Hydra Mist. So I'm going to go back and use that. And then I'm going to apply this brand new serum. This is the star of the show today. We have just launched our Smart Response Serum. I love, love, love this product. Close your eyes real quick, Addie. So this is just the antioxidant Hydra Mist again. And while that's settling, I'm going to show you guys this brand new serum. It comes in this beautiful glass packaging. I hope you guys have picked this up. If you don't know what this is, this just launched yesterday. And it's amazing because it does 4 different things. It treats dehydration, it treats hyperpigmentation, it treats sensitivity, and it treats fine lines and wrinkles. It's a smart serum. And what that does is that technology recognizes signals that your skin gives out, it detects them, and then it delivers those ingredients where it's needed. So for example, it's gonna be able to recognize today that she has some dark spots and that she has dehydration and sensitivity. And so this serum can activate those ingredients upon application to get to work on those concerns. So isn't that amazing? This is for you if you have multiple concerns. It's also bomb for travel because who wants to pack all the serums, right? And again, this just launched. It's so great. And it's gonna do all the things I need it to do on her skin. I'm just gonna smooth that over. And remember, toning is important before you apply that serum because think of it this way. If you were to grab your cooking sponge at home, or not your cooking sponge, excuse me, your sponge that you wash your dishes with, and you were to put your liquid soap on top of that dry sponge, it is gonna absorb it, right? Like your skin will absorb it like the sponge, but it's gonna kind of take a long time to float through the sponge. If you wet that sponge first though, and then you apply the soap, it's gonna suck it right down. So it's the same kind of concept when it comes to your skin. That toner hydrates the skin, and then when you put your serums on or your moisturizers, it absorbs it faster and deeper. If that skin was dry and you were trying to do that, it would just sit at the top for a little while and kind of slowly work its way down. So this serum is wonderful. She's super hydrated and the texture is a beautiful emollient. It almost feels, it's like if a silicone, like a primer base, married an oil, but in like a cream gel texture. It's insane. Carrie, you're asking, can you use this serum under your eyes? Yes, absolutely. So you're seeing me, I'm actually getting really close to Addie's lash line because a lot of people have dehydration. She actually had a little bit of dehydration there. So yes, you can absolutely use it in that area. All right, guys, and last but not least, you're gonna go into your last step. What's the last step that you should never go without? Let me see who's gonna get it. There's a little hint, that product's right at the bottom of your screen. It's the sunscreen, yes. So don't leave home without your sunscreen. This is one of my favorites, and I chose this because it's a 2-in-1 for her. So she's getting her moisturizer here in the Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50, and she's also getting her sunscreen. So I'm confident now when she's out at the beach a little later or walking around that her skin is nice and protected. So yes, Michelle, you're saying moisturizer, Rahat, you're saying sunscreen, and this is that 2-in-1. And this is actually unknown, but this sunscreen in particular has firming peptides. So it's also wonderful for any little fine lines and wrinkles that you start to see on the skin. It's a chemical sunscreen, so it's not going to leave any cast as well. It's going to blend right in. It smells fantastic, and it also has antioxidants because remember, we need to protect the skin as much as possible. So she literally has been double cleansed, and we power cleansed actually because we exfoliated her skin. Look how great. Look at the camera real quick. Look how great. She's glowing. So she's been double cleansed. She's been exfoliated. We've toned her. We gave her a treatment with the skin hydrating mask. We penetrated that. And then we went ahead and toned again, put on the Smart Response Serum, and then layered on her moisturizer and sunscreen. So she has a full treatment had on her skin today, and I'm really confident that this is something, if she does daily at home, she's gonna start to see that improvement in those dark spots, in that sensitivity, and in that dehydration. So lots of fun things. Let's see, let's take some questions. Let us know. Dawn's saying your skin looks amazing.
Thank you.
I know, it does look really good. Michelle, you're asking, so if using a toner more than once going to affect the lipid barrier in a negative way? No, that's a great question. And the lipid barrier needs hydration. That's just a fancy way of saying like the barrier of your skin or the hydration in between your cells. And the answer is no. The toners actually increase hydration. So they're actually benefiting the skin. And we often recommend at Dermalogica that you use your toner throughout the day. Spritz it over your skin when needed. Our toners are even safe to go over your face if you've already had your makeup application over. So you're good to go with that. Kenna saying you're glowing. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? What do peptides do? Great question, Pamela. Peptides are amino acids in the skin, or they are ingredients that are designed to detect different concerns. So for example, you might have a peptide that is designed to treat hyperpigmentation. So they go in, again, they kind of detect that area on the skin, and they work at a cellular level to correct that damage. So with the dynamic skin recovery, SPF 50, the peptides that are included in there are designed to treat fine lines and wrinkles, and actually something called collagen synthesis. So it enhances your collagen production, which is what gives you that tight kind of spring and bounce in your skin. So I hope that answered your question. Rahat, can we use Pure Light SPF for sensitive skin? Absolutely. Again, these are the products that I chose based on Addie's concerns today, but yes, Pure Light SPF 50. If you're very sensitive, we also have Invisible Physical Defense SPF 50, which is a physical sunscreen only. Mars, I have very dry lips no matter what lip balm I use. Any tips? Yes, try to have something without beeswax in it. Beeswax is actually very drying. We actually have our nightly lip treatment. It's not a balm, but rather a treatment that hydrates. It does have a little bit of shea butter, so you can check that out here on Facebook and grab that in your cart today too. Can you use an essence instead of a spritz toner? Absolutely. An essence is just a mix of both a serum and a toner kind of consistency, so you can absolutely use an essence on your skin too. Katanja, what do you recommend for dark spots? If you just have dark spots, we do have our brand new PowerBright Dark Spot Serum that you can use for hyperpigmentation. Addie's been using that as well at nighttime. If you have multiple concerns though, like we spoke about today, I'm actually gonna pin it back to the screen. You can use Smart Response Serum. So we were just showing this one, and this is perfect because in Addie's case, she had multiple concerns. So instead of me trying to say, okay, I want you to use this serum and this other one, I'm just gonna tell her or have her go home today with this Smart Response Serum that's gonna treat, she has 3 out of the 4 concerns that this treats right now. So again, pigmentation, dehydration, sensitivity, and she doesn't have too many fine lines and wrinkles, but it's never too early to start protecting that. So you can use that as well. Amazing, guys. Well, Thank you for joining us for this first ever live shopping event for us here on Dermalogica. Remember that you guys can pick up all of your products here today. They're amazing, they're phenomenal. Make sure that you grab what's appropriate for you. If you have questions and you're not too sure what you should be buying or what your skin type is or anything like that, you can actually leave us a message here on Facebook. We also have a closed Facebook private page. It's called Skincare Collective. It's really designed for all of you that are skincare enthusiasts that want a little bit more of a private community. Maybe you want to share pictures of your skin, you want to talk to a professional, or you want to talk amongst other people in the group about skin and skincare and ingredients and advice. It's a wonderful community. It's here on Facebook. So you guys can join us there. Again, Skincare Collective. And other than that, it's been super fun. I hope your skin feels good.
Thank you.
Yay. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, and we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.